Hey everyone, it's Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the week of October 12th. I can't believe we're halfway through the month of October, but here we are. This is what you don't see coming for the week of October 12th, 2025. I will begin with Aries, work my way around the zodiac wheel here, ending at Pisces. Each sign will have their own video. I have set the intention of this reading to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. So you're welcome to look at any or all of those placements. Also keep in mind that it is a collective general reading. I know some of you, most of you understand that, but some of you do not. And I do need to say that in the intro of every reading. It's a collective general reading. It is not personalized to you, to me, or to anyone. It's collective in nature, meaning it's for the majority of those of you watching. But because it's for the majority and not for you specifically, it's possible messages may come through today that don't fully resonate. And if that happens, don't get upset. It just means it's someone else's message. So then you're more than welcome to check another placement. So take what fits, how it fits, and leave what doesn't. With all of that said, let's begin. Hello, Leo. I hope you're doing well today. Let's see what you don't see coming for the week of October 12th, 2025. Crying over you, sad, hurt, upset, etc. I just saw the Queen of Swords, so maybe you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. 10 of Cups and a Hermit. Could be a Virgo. Tell me more about this person here for Leo. Leo's Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Why is crying over you, sad, hurt, upset, something they don't see coming this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. This person could have burgundy hair or like burgundy nail polish. Maybe they wear very dark red lipstick. It's just for one of you watching. Okay, let's see where we go with the message. 9 of Cups, 2 of Wands, 7 of Wands, and the Lovers. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands. There's that Queen of Swords again. And the Tower. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So first card out in this spread is typically the querence energy, right? The person I'm reading for, which in this case is you. You're happy. 9 of Cups. You're trying to be happy. You're trying to focus on yourself. You're trying to fill your cups. You are involving yourself in situations, environments, or connections that add to your overall emotional contentment. But you're at a Y point when it comes to this one person. You have this energy of this individual here. They are a bit inconsistent. They could be very sharp with their words. The Knight of Wands to the Queen of Swords to the Tower, someone who can be very verbally aggressive or even nasty. They're erratic. One day they're very nice, next day they're very cold. I feel like you're sort of guarding yourself against this person, but you have a decision here to make this week, whether or not you want to continue entertaining this or putting up with this. Tell me more about this for Leo. That nine of Cups to the 2 of Wands is you being at a Y point. Do you want to continue dealing with this person? The choice is yours. Tell me more about the Y point. One more shuffle. Thank you. You have the 2 of Cups. You have Justice. And you have the 2 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Sun. You definitely, Sun, Ace of Swords, 9 of Swords. You need to make a decision. Is it a soulmate, soul bond connection? It is. Is this person like a toxic karmic? I don't know. Are they a beneficial soulmate? I don't know. It's a collective general reading. But you need to make a decision about whether or not you want to continue entertaining this person or allowing them in your life or allowing them to disturb your peace and happiness. Tell me about the 7 of Wands. We have Temperance. So for most of you, I don't think you have completely iced out this person. I think you have your guard up. I think you're practicing healthy boundaries. But I don't think you've told this person to like go F off or like I don't think you blocked their number or anything like that. You're trying to do this in a very balanced way to put up some healthy boundaries and create some distance between you and this person. But I don't think they're getting the hint because we're clarifying the crying over you card and this person's coming out with a Tower. Excuse me. Tell me more about the 7 of Wands. One more shuffle here. Thank you. You have Temperance, you have the 6 of Cups, and you have the Page of Wands. Bottom of the deck, you have Knight of Swords. Yeah, I don't think you have completely closed the chapter with this person. I think there's something nostalgic here, regardless of the length of time that you've known them. I mean, for some of you, this could be a family member, or it could go back to even like a friend that you've known for a long time, or going back to childhood. I feel like you're trying to discover ways on how you can fully walk away from this person. but you're still holding on to them as much as they're still holding on to you. You have a choice here to make this week. This week, this person is this is a lot of emotional, gee, I don't even know how to say this. Can I just say what I want to say? I'm asking as if you can answer me. This seems either like an emotional imbalance or like a mental health issue. And I'm not saying this person's like this all the time. It's just this week. This is very chaotic energy. Tell me about that Knight of Wands to the Queen of Swords. One more shuffle here. Thank you. I mean, and maybe it's coming from a place of pain, right? Because they're crying or they're upset over you or over you distancing yourself from them. But there's still no reason. Like, that's not a healthy reaction. Four Swords. King of Wands. There you are, whether you're masculine or feminine. Knight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Pentacles. This person's trying to heal. They are thinking about you a lot. This is a lot of like literally staying in bed and crying over you, whether you're masculine or feminine. It's odd because on one hand, this person would like to have a solid footing with you. They would like to try again, or they would like to try to fix this connection. But on the other hand, emotionally, possibly mentally, they're fluctuating here. They're a bit erratic. Tell me about that Tower card. It's like one day, I don't need Leo. I can get over Leo. I don't need this bullshit. Then the next day is like, I miss Leo. I'm crying over Leo. I wish I could begin again with Leo. I wish Leo would accept my apology. And then the next day, it's again like, yeah, like, fuck you, Leo. Sorry. Did I just get demonetized? Yeah, you know, look, 6-7 minutes into the reading, I'm getting demonetized already, but it is what it is. There, and for some of you, it's not even day by day, it's minute by minute. This person is up and down like this. This is not healthy energy. Tell me about the Tower. Why is the Tower here? One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Tower is clarified by the World, the Magician, and the Six of Pentacles. This person is not stable. I'm asking what the Tower is. The World, the Magician, the Six of Pentacles. That's exactly what I'm saying. One moment, I don't need Leo. I'm done with Leo. This is over. This is a FU text. This is a get out of my life. I never want to see you again. For some of you, they're saying it to you. For some of you, you're just going to energetically feel it because it's the anger brewing in this person. And then it's, I miss Leo and I'm trying to manifest Leo to come back, or I'm trying to manifest Leo to continue the connection with me. I'm trying to manifest Leo to come back into my life. This is as unstable as I've seen in a collective reading in a long time. Because on one hand, it's like, I don't want to deal with you anymore. And literally the next, I mean, look, you can't make this up. I don't need you anymore. It's over. Get out of my face. 2 minutes later, oh God, please bring Leo back. Let them respond by text. Okay. I don't mean to laugh at you, crosswatcher. I'm sorry. What does this person want? What are their intentions? What are their intentions? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What are their intentions? Page of Cups, offer you an apology. 10 of Wands and the King of Cups. Bottom of the deck. Wow. 4 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, Death card. This person is all over the place. Their intentions with you. Their intention, offer you an apology. And then the relationship or connection with them will become emotionally burdensome again. This person is all over the map. So I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I didn't mean to act that way. You know, I didn't mean it when I said those things to you. And then the relationship becomes emotionally heavy again. 10 of Wands to the King of Cups. I think that's why you're undecided about this person, because you do have some memories here or nostalgic feelings. You're acknowledging them as a soulmate. You've already begun, whether you realize or not, to emotionally detach from this person. 6 cups to 2 cups is 8 of Cups. So even though you're hoping that maybe we can come together and maybe they can get their act together and maybe this time is the time, you know, that they get it right, energetically, you're not as invested in this connection as you used to be. Let's get you some advice here, Leo. Can I have advice for Leo? Actually, let's not get advice just yet. This person is communicating with you this week. What are they communicating? Three of Wands. They're waiting for you. They're waiting for you to come back to them. They're waiting for you to accept them back. They're waiting for you to make a move. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Three of Wands, Knight of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. So I asked, this week, what's happening? This week, it looks like you're receiving some kind of communication, an apology of some kind from this person. And then they're going to wait for you to tell them that you're sorry as well. I don't know. Maybe you did something wrong. Maybe you didn't. Maybe this person can't fully acknowledge or accept what they've done. And they're trying to put some of that burden on you by getting you to say that you're sorry as well. So this is, I'm sorry I said those things. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you. I'm sorry I acted that way. And the hope is waiting for you then to say, I'm sorry too. But Leo, if you didn't really do anything wrong here, I don't think you should be apologizing. That's just my advice. 3 cards of advice here for Leo. 3 cards of advice here for Leo. And look, this could be your kid for all I know, but still, what are you teaching them if they're going to behave this way and then apologize? I mean, and then you're saying, I'm sorry too, honey. I'm just saying, like, if it's your kid, what are you sorry for? That you called them out on it? That you're trying to teach them how to take responsibility? That you're trying to prevent them from making a mistake? You know what I mean? Like, you call them out on bad behavior, because that's the signal you're sending to anyone, whether this is a kid or an adult or whether it's your child, like whoever this is. The signal you're sending when you're apologizing for something you didn't do wrong, basically what you're saying is, I'm sorry I called you out on it. I'm sorry I called you out on, when you treated me like shit and you talked to me like I was, a garbage bag. Yeah, I'm sorry I stood up for myself. I'm sorry I closed my heart off to someone who would continually treat me that way. Like, if this were my reading, I would not apologize to someone who behaves this way. 3 cards of advice here for Leo. One more shuffle here. Thank you. 9 of Swords, 3 of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Cups. Kind of called that card before. Think long and hard. 9 of Swords is not necessarily a negative energy. It just means consciously and subconsciously, you really need to think about whether or not you want to reunite or reconnect with this person. Wheel of Fortune to the 8 of Cups. This is just going to be a repetitive pattern. 3 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Cups. We come back together again. We reunite. Everything is great. The cycle happens again, and then you're emotionally detaching, or they're emotionally detaching. Or I just heard you're emotionally disgusted. It's made for some of you, you literally become disgusted by how this person behaves. So it's up to you. You can do this cycle over and over again. This person's not growing. You're growing. I've watched you grow tremendously in a year and a half that I've been doing the readings on YouTube for you, just collectively. And for the Leos that I've read for privately as well in the private sessions. This person is not growing. You're growing. They're not growing. It's up to you if you want to repeat the cycle, but it clearly is a cycle. So that is what I have for you for the week ahead. I would be mindful that this person will be erratic. I think it's something that you're used to, because clearly you don't know what the heck to do with this person. So it's not the first time that they behave this way. This person is extending an apology of some kind, but the same token, they're, the other side of that coin is they're waiting for you to say, I'm sorry too. And I don't know if you have a reason to be, I'm sorry. I just feel like that's that person's way to share some of the burden for what they do in this connection. They're trying to put some of it on you when it doesn't look like it belongs on you at all. But that's just my little advice. Make sure you check out your other placements, my dear, okay? Your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus placements. But if this is where we part for now, I do hope you have a fantastic week. If you like that message, it resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.